Hey, how's it going, guys? So this is going to be another commentary for Topic Tuesdays, and I do apologize about my voice and about this late upload. I know it's kind of like the afternoon and not like the morning, but I'm going to do my best to get these out earlier for you guys. If you do enjoy the series, go ahead and leave it a like so I know to keep making them, and if you don't like them, leave a comment or even a dislike. No problem, I'll know to stop making them if I get enough hate. But, just a little bit about the gameplay before I start on the topic, which will be movies. Not boobies, I said movies. Okay, just my voice is a little bit congested. But, so, this is Shamu's POV. I played this match with him 2 weeks ago for the other topic, Tuesdays. So, you do know that we win and stuff like that, of course. But, you're gonna see from his perspective. It's just because, he suggested this because I've been having a lot of trouble with the online matches, and almost every time I get into a match, I do pretty good. I get on a good kill streak, and then I get frustrated, and then I try to get back there and redeem myself, and I just keep dying and dying and dying. So, I'm gonna really try to work on getting a new good one for you guys. If you guys want to send in some gameplay, that's fine by me. If you're on PSN, the easiest way for me to do it is I'll record it with my Elgato. You gotta add me as a friend, say you're a sub. Send me the name of the video you want me to record off your vault. I'll record that one with my Elgato. It'll come out this HD. But if you have Xbox and you have something to record with, I suggest that it's at least 720p. But if it's 480p, that's fine as well. But 720p at least, if you can. And then you can send it to me over Skype. So both of the all the stuff I mentioned is in the description if you want to add me. Or if you want to play with me, whatever, I'm good to play, you know, on PS3 as well. But, anyway, so I want to talk about this gameplay just a little bit longer before I start. Shamu, oh my goodness, I feel so bad for him. Every time he dies, he gets panic knifed. It's so funny. You'll see him get panic knifed like at least 4 times in this game. It's so funny. But anyway, okay, enough of wasting time. It's been around 2 minutes, but I want to talk about my top 5 of my top 3 favorite categories, which is scary, funny, and sci-fi. So, we're going to start with scary movies. So, I'll tell you a little story just to kind of ease into it because I got a lot of time here. So, when I was little, I lived above my parents' room with my brother. We shared a room. And, we lived right above them, and they were watching this scary movie, and I heard scary noises, and I didn't know they were watching a scary movie, so I was gonna go down there and be like, Mom, I can't sleep. So I ran down there and I just froze in front of the TV screen. I'm too short, they can't see me under the bed, I was so short that the bed is higher than my face. So they are just staring at the video, and all I remember watching was this girl, she's screaming. In the reflection of her eye is the chainsaw coming down on her face, and then there's this white wall and it just gets splattered with blood, and it was really gory and disgusting and really graphic and disturbing. But I have a massive fear of chainsaws now. Every time I hear a chainsaw, I tense up. Every time someone says the word chainsaw, I tense up. Every time I think about that scene, I stutter. It's crazy. If I can fear one thing, it'd have to be chainsaws. That's why the movie Chainsaw Massacre I would never watch. And I've been offered to go. I've been offered to go to a couple places with some friends. In October, we have this corn maze thing. I don't know if they have it in other states, probably in Nebraska. But corn maze, you run through a maze, obviously made of corn. And for October, they have a Halloween theme one, and they have some guy with a hockey mask holding a giant chainsaw with no blades, and he runs around and buzzes you with it. And I would never do that. Even knowing I would be safe, I'd probably just stop, go in fetal position, pee my pants, and lol air hum, pee my pants and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's not gonna happen. But anyway, so enough of the stories. I'm gonna tell you guys my top 5. So if you guys have ever seen the Paranormal Activity series, you know that those are actually pretty popular. But I think the best out of all 3 of them, they're making a 4th now, but the best out of all 3 of them, I would have to say is number 2. Number 3 was okay. It didn't have that eerie feeling like it did in number 1. But number 1 didn't have enough jump scenes like number 2. So in my opinion, number 2 was my favorite. I'm not going to ruin anything about these movies, by the way. So number 2 was my favorite of the series. My number 4 favorite scary movie would have to be Signs, just because the suspense was done so well that it stuck with me for weeks. Like, there's a couple of parts, I'm not gonna tell you them, of course, because that'd be spoiler alert. But there's just a couple of parts in there that I could not forget. Honestly, it was really scary. The next one is I Am Legend. I'm not really scared of this movie, but it is supposed to be a scary movie, and it's one of my favorites. Will Smith is just such a talented actor. I think he's on like every single one of my top lists. You know, he can be funny, he can be sad, he can be serious. You know, he's such a good actor. I respect him deeply. But another next one is Cloverfield. That's number 2. When this first came out, it was like one of the very first found footage films. It was before Paranormal, I think. I might be wrong on that one. Don't quote me. But that movie, it's only an hour long, and it feels like 3 hours. And I have no idea how they did that, because the movie's not slow. It's completely 100% entertaining the whole way through. So I have no idea how they managed to pull that off. But yeah. Anyway. And my top 1 out of the top 5 of the scary movies would have to be Insidious, because I hate witches. Witches are scary. Disney has taught me to hate witches, and Disney literally uses a witch in every single one of their scary movies, and I do not like that. Even their new one. I thought Brave wouldn't have witches, and then, what do you know, a random witch. I hate witches. Anyway, because I know they exist. But, okay, we're going to move on to my top 5 funny movies. Number 5 would have to be Land of the Lost. Will Ferrell's really funny. That movie's just solid, funny all the way through. I could not stop laughing from joke to joke. Next one is Get Smart. Steve Carell's probably one of my favorite actors. And in this movie, he stars with Anne Hathaway, and they do really good together. Next one is 21 Jump Street. Oh my god, Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill is so funny. I'm not sure about whatever his face is. He wasn't that funny, but Jonah Hill really made that movie funny. I wouldn't really suggest watching it with your parents. There's a lot of random, you know, drinking and stuff like that, and cussing, so it is one to accidentally watch sometime. Anchorman, of course. I quote that movie all the time. That movie's amazing. And the very top one is The Rocker. The Rocker is just my personal favorite. I mean, if you guys disagree with them, or, you know, you have your own top 5, go ahead and put them down, or even just your top favorite movie of all time. Go ahead and put them down in the comment section. I'd like to see them. But The Rocker's really funny. That stars Ryan Wilson from The Office, Dwight. He's so funny. Alright, so this is my last top 5 list for you guys. This is the sci-fi top list. Number 5. I used to watch this movie 1,000 times over. It is Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. And it is sci-fi. Don't say it's not sci-fi. I know it's a kids movie, but it is sci-fi. There's aliens in that movie, so therefore it is science fiction. So, yeah. But the aliens are like little egg yolks that are green, and it's fantastic. Number 4, Super 8. Spoiler alert. I'm going to put spoiler alert for right before there, because a lot of people don't know that in that movie there is an alien. So, spoiler alert. Avatar is my number 3. Avatar just looks so real. Like, you can see the pores on the skins and the animals, and it's just, oh, it's fantastic. I love it. And the storyline is great. Oh my gosh. I can go on about that movie for ages, but anyway, Men in Black, the very first one, was very good. I told you that I love, you know, Will Smith. He's awesome. He's such a good actor. And guess what? Number 1 is Independence Day. That is my favorite movie by, you know, it's got Will Smith in it too. But yeah, that is my very favorite sci-fi movie. But yeah, that looks like that's all I have for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed this series, please give it a like or comment. And yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday for the next episode. Thanks for watching.